Hey everyone, and welcome back to another review. Today we're reviewing the new Clint Eastwood directed film Sully starring Tom Hanks. So Sully is based on the true story of a pilot who back in January of 2009 crashed a plane on the Hudson River, and everyone survived. All the passengers and pilot and crew, everyone survived. There was very mild injuries, and it was kind of like a big epic thing. They called it the Miracle on the Hudson. And this film kind of just shows what happened, and then it shows all the court cases and things like that afterwards, because simulations showed that he could have landed at local airports, but he is kind of trying to defend the fact that no, the only option for everyone surviving was landing on the Hudson River. And so the main reason I wanted to see this film is purely Tom Hanks. He's my favourite actor. I love almost everything he's in. He's a fantastic actor and he always gives a great performance, so you can always count on that. And Clint Eastwood is a really good director. I really like some of his films, and there's a few kind of hit and misses with as far as the films that he's directed for me, but I really liked American Sniper, which was his last film. And the film also stars Aaron Eckhart as a co-captain and Laura Linney as Tom Hanks' wife. So the film doesn't really play out the way I was really expecting. I was kind of expecting the whole first maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes of the film to be the plane crash and then the preceding court cases till the end of the film. But we don't actually get into the actual plane takeoff and crash until about midway through the film. And then after that we get flashbacks of certain parts of the crash, what happened, and audio and simulations and things like that. The first part of the film actually takes place just after, or a couple of days after the crash. So it is a bit back and forward in the film, and there's also flashbacks to Sully when he was younger, learning to fly different kinds of aircrafts. The visual effects were also really fantastic in this movie. The plane sequences were perfect pretty much. You couldn't fault it. It looked like a real plane just flying through the air. The movement, the weight of it, everything just seemed like it was really professionally done. Like from the takeoff to the flight and the birds hitting the propellers, which is actually what caused the engines to go, and then the landing on the Hudson River, everything just looked phenomenal. The movie only goes for about 96 minutes I think, and that's a good runtime, because with a drama like this and with Clint Eastwood directing, you could kind of expect the film to go for 2 hours, maybe even 2.5 hours. But I think it was really good that they kind of kept it down to that 1 hour and a half mark, so it doesn't really get time to slow down or bore you or anything. So I think that was a good choice. As for Tom Hanks, as I expected, his performance was fantastic. He's always great though, so I really enjoyed watching him in this. Bit of a different looking character for him with his white hair and moustache, but really resembled the true life Sully who we got to see at the end of the film as well. So the whole movie was pretty enjoyable for me. Obviously the main parts that I really liked was the plane crash sequence and seeing what follows. So you see all the people getting out on the wings of the plane, which is just hovering above the water, and then these kind of ferries all coming towards the to the plane to save the people and take them back to land. And I like how Sully was pretty much the last person to leave the plane. He's going back and forth making sure that everyone's out, that everyone's safe and accounted for, and he won't rest until he knows that everyone is safe and they didn't leave anyone behind, which is cool. So it's really the story of kind of like a quiet American hero, someone who wasn't really expecting to be in the limelight ever, and it just takes his story and really just shows how much of a cool character he was, and that he was able to ignore the years of training and simulations and all the options that he could have taken to land this plane, and really just go with his gut and land the way he did and save all those people. So the movie for me was good. It wasn't great. It definitely had moments of greatness, the performances, visual effects, and some of the storytelling. I did really enjoy it though, and I'm going to recommend it to any Tom Hanks fan. If you're a fan of Clint Eastwood's direction or style, then definitely check it out. It's not a heavy action, high-paced action thriller film just because of that plane sequence or anything like that, although it is extremely well done. So just go into it expecting kind of a really good drama film. So I'm going to give Sully a B+. So thanks guys for watching my review of Sully with Tom Hanks. Definitely check it out if you feel like it and get the opportunity. Let me know what you thought of the film down below. Please comment, subscribe, and let me know. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.